Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles as well as the men that taught them, all right, and the elder bishops and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp, and I was triggered to do this lesson based on watching the elder Menachezakba video. I didn't watch all of it. I kind of just watched the intro and then maybe a minute or two of the video, and then I had went to watching the Apostle Tahar, which he pretty much did like a land back video going into, these women that are in the military, Jake women in particular, that are they're gonna end up ultimately being missile food. Okay, they're gonna get deployed out to the Middle East, and they're gonna have to go to war. They wanted equal rights, right? They say they can, whatever men can do, they can do. And so you had the one female, she was proud as hell. Kind of pissed me off. Her proud ass spirit. She was, basically bigging up the military and how it benefits her and why they want her to leave the military and how she's living her best life, and she go to work, she don't got to pay no bills, and she's turning up. Then you had the other female, she was sobbing that, she would possibly have to go to war. And I think that video, that female was older. All right. But now, we on the brink of war, though Trump is talking about peace. Okay. According to the scriptures, there will be a war to end all wars. And it's going to be a thermonuclear war. Okay. And you women that signed up for the military, really for the benefits, women don't, and really all people now, men and women, they only join the military for the benefits, to get their education paid for, to get certain other benefits. They pretty much, you don't have to pay for nothing while you're in the military. So all the money you make, you can just sit on it, or if you got a wife or a husband, you can send it back home. Well, let me say this. I don't know the percentage of Jake women that are enlisted in the military and have a husband, but I don't. It's probably not a high percentage, I don't think. And if the ones that are married, I'm sure they're not sending their money home to their husband. Versus the men that are enlisted in the military, all right, a lot of them probably are married, and they send their money home. All their money's home to their wife. So the point is, though, that people get into the military for the benefits, and that's really bullshit. You get into the military. You're supposed to get into the military to fight for your nation. And Esau called America a nation. This is not one nation. It's a place of many nations. Okay? You're supposed to have a standing military to fight for your people. Be ready to, and if there's no war at the time, then you're supposed to be ready for when there is war. The military is set up for you to fight, use different weapons to kill the enemy. You see? Not to go and get an education. Okay? Then that's what Esau sell you on. You come, you can get the education and you can get all these benefits. And if you retire in the military, you'll have all kind of the best health insurance and blah blah blah, all the rest of that BS they pump in your mind, and recruiters pump in your head. You know, women have no place in the military. All right, and now you wanted equal rights, and you seen a way. Oh, I can go and join the military and and receive all these benefits so I can live the easy street. It's pretty much what it is. People go to the military hoping they don't have to go to war, and they can be live on easy street and be taken care of. Now we in the time now, you in the military, your ass gonna die in the military. Okay, thus said the scriptures. We're in a time where the last war is at hand. All we need is the MOTB, the mark of the beast prophecy, to be fulfilled. Revelation 13:16, and then that war can take place. The Third World War. Okay? Now I want to bring this out real quick. 1 Corinthians 14:33, it says, "For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." And just focusing on the first part of this verse, it says the Most High and His Son is not the author of confusion. Okay? Having women in the military for the wrong reasons is confusing. Like, hold up, I thought the military was all about, you know, having a defense set up in case you have to go to war. Having a defense personnel set up, soldiers, skilled soldiers, right? Ready to go to war against enemies, other nations. Okay? So this it's confusing because Esau turned the military into a shit show. You join the military to get all these benefits. And if you're in the military, you should get benefits, but you're not joining. Oh, I'm joining the military because I'm gonna get paid a lot of money. No, you get in the military, okay, to fight for your nation. So here in America, you got Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Israelites, and other nations that are in the United States military. Some of them got to go fight against their own fucking people. Straight confusion. You see? And this is what this man is all about. And then you put a woman, woman in the military. They're in there for basically freaking off. They're in there, getting a freak on. That's another reason why them women get in the military, so they can go off and be freaks, be super freaks, and get taken care of in the process. I can get taken care of and be a hoe. Now, I'm not going to say all of the women, but I can bet, I would bet, bet a lot, okay, that these Gen Zs that are going, the young females that are in the military, yeah, I could believe that's how they think, okay? But just having women in the military is confusing. Now, when there's war, or I say before, they say there's before war takes place, okay? What the hell you think the men are where their mind is going to be at? They in there thinking about that little tail up in there. When you're in the military, your mind's supposed to be focused on defense. defending in case of impending danger for whatever reason, defending your people. So you're supposed to already always be ready, have a ready mind, ready to go to war, ready to fight, training, right? And then you get your time when you leave that atmosphere and you go and you be with your woman. And that's the time when you have your mind on women, is when you with your woman or you leave and you go get with women or whatever. Okay? But it's a time and place for it. You don't have the women mixed in there amongst the men, and men are not focused on war. That's why these men in the military, they not war ready. They're in there playing fucking games. Then when it's time to go to war, they got to try to get their mind right. I'm bringing this out and I'm going to close up this video. Isaiah chapter 24 verse 10. And this chapter is going into the destruction of Babylon the Great and all the turmoil, the chaos, when the all hell breaking loose that's going to happen in this place. So I'm getting straight to the point. Isaiah 24 and 10, it says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And what I want to focus on is the city of confusion. It's talking about America. America is also known as Babylon the Great. So this is not only a place of confusion, but great confusion. And putting women up in the military really causes confusion. And when it's time to go to war, they simple asses confused. I only joined the military for the benefits. I never thought I would have to go to war. You see? Where you confuse them and you tell them when the recruits come out and they recruit, men and women now, they don't go and say, are you ready to fight for your country? And we may have to go to war over in the Middle East. We may have to deal with the Russians. We may, whatever. We got to fight. We got to train. We got to stay ready. And and there's a great possibility that you can die in the military. Now, I don't know everything what the hell the recruits say, but the recruiters, if I've been saying recruits, I meant recruiters, the recruiters, excuse me. They sell them on all the perks and the benefits that you get from being in the military. And that causes confusion. Because now these people go into the military and they thinking about all the perks and the benefits they're going to get and how they're going to be taken care of versus war, potentially going to war, becoming a trained killer. You see? So that's why the scriptures say, they should be as women. The American military is gonna bitch up. The men are gonna be acting just like the women. The women are gonna be in the worst case. I'm a woman in the middle of the battlefield, bombs and guns and shit, bullets flying, and bombs dropping. And she gonna be looking like this picture over here. I wonder if she gonna be looking like this image that I got over here. This is from the movie G.I. Jane. Demi Moore. And look at her. She's a stone cold killer, ready for war. Yeah, fucking right. This ain't gonna be the image that you see. They're gonna be terrified. Ultimately, they gonna die over there in the Middle East. And this is what you wanted. You wanted your equal rights. and you wanted the easy street, that's pretty much what that one Jake, military army girl, a woman, said. Everything that she said was easy street. All I gotta do is I don't have to pay rent, I don't pay mortgage, I don't pay no bills. Then I just go to work, and after work I turn up. And she living the best life. Well, it ain't gonna end that way. So have fun while you can. So I'm gonna end right there, Lord willing. This video was edifying. And on to the next one, I say shalom.